Dr. Lopez. Throughout my exam, throughout I was in exam hall, I kept on hearing your voice, Dr. Lopez. You are such a gift to the PMHNP world. Thank you for all you do. Appreciate you
You
so
know,
much.
I mean, I don't know if you can see my goosebumps. Like it is emotional. It is emotional
Thank
because
you.
this is the most important test of our lives. I mean, this is where separates you from RN and your beautiful life. So I get for every one of my students, anyone that's enrolled in my course, if I have one that have not passed, which is very rare, I I lose my sleep because I think, where did I lose this person? Right? If you follow the formula, it's 99% or even better to pass.
Yes. Oh,
But
yes.
you have to do the work, right? I don't have all the answers, but the course is really solid. It's really solid. People are taking on Friday one test and take another one on Monday for both, and they're passing both each time. So, by the way, I couldn't see your name. Is this Lola?
No, this is Kemi. Lua Kemi.
Oh, Kami. Okay, great.
Yeah.
Because Lola just
Yeah.
passed yesterday. She sent me an email.
Yeah,
So
she
that,
did.
yeah, yeah. So that's a lot of you guys are just making the mark and then getting your green check, and then you don't have to worry about anymore. So what
Yeah.
did you find helpful about the course? Is what
Oh, I
was
just say
what can you give us?
everything because I started with I did all the modules, or the
Okay.
diagnostic test 1 and 2. Very important, very important, because most of the questions in that diagnostic 1 and 2, I saw most questions from those two, and also the question bank is very important. I did the question bank. I did both diagnostic 1 and 2 twice, and question bank and all modules. I did and then I did the videos as well. The videos with where you did one-on-one with those students that you uploaded there.
Oh,
Those
uh-huh.
ones, in fact, I listened to that video while I was driving this morning to Baltimore. I live in
Oh,
Bowie, but I drove to Baltimore. I listened for 1 hour with that other guy. It was really good. I'm telling you, most questions came from that thing. Even what we were asking, what we were talking about yesterday,
mm.
about who to report to. Are you supposed to tell the parents or the police? Oh, I'm telling you, most questions came out. So I
Wow.
was hearing your voice throughout that examination, Dr. Lopez. It was just funny, but thank God, here I am.
That's
I just want to say
awesome.
thank you. Yeah, yeah,
That's so awesome. I thank you so much. A few things that you said, and it's so important, and I struggle with this a lot. I really struggle. Because you said the diagnostic test is very important, right?
yes.
So that being said, why do we have like 50% of our students not completing the diagnostic test too? I I don't get it. I really try to find this answer. This is like one of the most uh incognito uh answers that I can't find, because people are not doing the test too. They do test one, it's free, it's part of the course, and they still not doing it.
Oh
50% of the people are not doing it.
no, you need
The
to do
second
test
thing is,
two. You
go
need to do
ahead.
test two, because that test two
Yeah,
is really hard. It's really hard,
it is
but
hard.
it's important that you do it. And if you miss it, go back and review it. It's important.
Very important. And then a question. I was talking to one of the students this morning. This morning for me, it's a Sunday morning here. So, and she said, "Can you give me the answers to the test?" I said, "No, I can't, because I want you to go back in the PDF and look at the subject, right? So if I give, I'm not doing the benefit for you. I want you to actively recall the information."
Yeah.
And this is the reason why I don't give the answers on the PDF. I even didn't want to give any PDFs for the crash course review. But I'm trying to find the balance where I can give you the most and not be harmful to you because I'm giving too much. Because if we all, human nature, if we all receive, then we have no concerns about anything, right? So we
Yeah.
have, and the most important thing is that you are able to recall the information. But what you said that you hear my voice is probably what I is the most common feedback that I get it. People are like, I was hearing your voice throughout the course, throughout the test, and that means that you really pay attention. That means really that the information that I provided, it's you are able to connect with that. So very, very helpful. We have someone that thank you so much. It's a huge pleasure when I see students coming back and posting the certificate on Facebook. So most of our folks that they pass and they posted on our WhatsApp group, which is great. But if you can, let people know, hey, you were here, there are choices. People can go anywhere, but we're definitely here and we would love to help everyone as well. So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Thank
So yeah, thank you for being here today. Quick question here. I have someone asking if future PMHNP, you have a question, please ask what is the question.
I'm able to get into Kahoot, Dr. Lopez. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. What did you do that you're not able to get into it? What are your
This
steps?
first time I download the app Kahoot 8, and that's it.
I have. You can do the Kahoot app, but if you go to www.kahoot.it, you gotta open your browser, and they should pop up.
Okay.
And then you enter the PIN code.
Okay, let me try that then. But
Okay.
you guys can continue without me.
Okay, we're about to get started, everyone. Just one final question. Future PMHNP, you have your hand raised. What is your question? If you have to unmute yourself, we cannot hear you.
Okay, I found it now.
Okay, great. Glad that you're in. All right. Future PMHNP, if you have a question, please ask. Otherwise, we're about to get started.
What did you say the PIN was again?
807-9894. All right, guys, we're about to get started. Final comment, and I'm sorry. I just want to see you guys to pass. So please email me. If you ever feel stuck, if you ever feel confused about the topic, if you have doubts, email me, right? I answer about 20 to 30 emails every day. And what I'm going to start doing it soon is getting all your emails and sending a massive response when somebody has a question. So this may help you too. For example, if somebody asks a question about adjustment disorder, I'll repeat the question and I'll send it to your email. If you don't want to receive emails, please write me back. Say, hey, I don't want to receive emails. So that way it doesn't look like spamming you. I don't want you being inconvenienced. Okay, I just want to give you more all the time, but I don't want to be inconvenienced. So please, if you get an email from me and you don't want to receive email, just write me back and be like, hey, I don't want to receive emails, and that's fine. My feelings don't get hurt if that happens. Okay. But what happened is, I feel that if a student has a question, that question is probably important for other students. So why not share the question? And I will not put your name. I will not say that you asked the question. I'll keep your privacy, okay? But I want to share that, start doing that, getting those questions and send it out. I don't want it to be too much, but I want to share the information to others.
Dr. Lopez, Can you hear me?
Hey, good evening, good morning.
Sorry, you couldn't hear me at first. I couldn't figure out my microphone. Okay,
yes,
I just have a quick question. I'm sorry.
Okay.
When do we take the Diagnostic 2 test?
Okay, very good question. Everyone, please pay attention to that. How I would do it, I would set in my mind that my test is on the 20th. And that would be my test date. However, the true test date is the 30th. So the 20th, you take the Diagnostic Test 2. But why? Well, let's say you score 75. That's a good score, but it's not what I would like it to be, 80. So now we have 10 days to catch up, to work together, and for your test day on the 30th. But in your mind, when you sit down to do the 175 questions, 3.5 hours, you set that as your test date. This is how I would do it, because I wouldn't want to have 10 days to refocus one subject or another, your weakest point. And then we can work together through emails to get you there, to get you to a 90 score. Does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, this is my recommendation. 10 days before your test date. Now, if you can do 1 week, it's okay. If you can do 3 days, it's okay. But it's not okay if you can do the night before, because this does not give us enough time to readjust any strategies that we may have to, right? The test is not easy. The test is not easy. And I ask you guys to aim for 80, but why? Well, I'm accounting for some distress during the test day. I'm accounting for anxiety. I'm accounting for long questions that you may lose your interest. I'm accounting for you to feel discouraged if you find a question that you don't understand, which is all valid. That's why I ask for a little bit more on a practice test to make sure that you feel good, you're ready for the test date. Okay? Awesome. All right, guys, we're about to get started. Kahoot, you answer on your phone. You answer on your phone. It will show up A, B, C, and D. You answer on your phone, and you are good to go. Now, you get more points for being fast and correct. If you're only correct, it's okay. But if you're fast and correct, you are good to go. You have 1 minute per question. Good luck, everyone. Let's do this right now. Module 5 review.